let's talk to your mom. You want to talk to your mom first or your dad? You pick which one you want to talk to.
Yeah.
Your mom. You favor your mom too, don't you?
Yeah.
Like in looks. Do you feel like you talk? Do you feel like you sound like her as you are getting older? Like you sound like her too.
Yes.
Do you notice that you have kind of the same mannerisms as your mom as well?
Yes.
Like you stand like your mom and you think like talk like your mom. I feel like you're like could be a clone of your mom. Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. With a little bit of my dad added.
Do you relate to the cancer? Who was this for? Your mom or your dad?
My dad passed away with cancer, but God healed me of stage 4 small cell cancer right in front of right in the altar of my church, in front of everywhere. Bald head, oxygen tank, walker, the whole 9 yards.
You said you think they healed him?
God healed me
Oh God.
of stage 4 small cell cancer.
Oh
But
you.
Dad also died of lung cancer.
Okay, yeah, because he's talking about his kitchen. Wow, that's amazing. What a miracle, you know?
Pardon me?
What a miracle.
Yeah, it's a miracle, but I don't know why.
Because you're meant for something else in this world, darling. That's why.
Well, I sure like to know what it is.
You know, it just wasn't your time. You know, we all listen. We all have a soul contract, and if that soul contract, if we have not met it, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
You know, and you're meant to just be here. Listen, you have your children and you have grandchildren. That's what your purpose is. You know that.
Gosh. Okay, yeah, I figured.
Do you have 3 children?
I have 2 girls and I lost a boy.
Oh.
I think he was a boy. I'm pretty sure he was. I was like 6 months pregnant.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like it's a boy too. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were about. I heard 5, so I think you were like 5 or 6. So you were 6 months. You don't know what you had at 6 months pregnant?
Yeah, I think it was a boy.
I think so too.
It was back in the 70s, so back then they didn't have the technology they have now. In
Definitely.
fact, I had to have a total hysterectomy over all of it at age 24.
But that's okay though. I had a partial hysterectomy in my 30s because I was bleeding so bad and my periods were awful. It was horrible. I was chunks of blood were coming. It was horrible. Not knowing back then that's because of that I had because of acromegaly. My acromegaly caused that stuff. But I didn't know back then that's what caused it. I was just trying to relieve the stuff that I had wrong with me was horrible. Hi, you guys. Welcome. I'm in a reading with my TikTok. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hey, you guys, stick around. Hold on one second, Ginny. You guys stick around because I'm doing energy healing after this reading. So you guys make sure you stick around for energy healing, please. I live in Kentucky, you guys. I'm on my TikTok. I won't be able to see what you guys are saying, okay? So please don't hold it against me, okay? Thank you, Ginny. I appreciate that. I live in Kentucky in the States. So if you guys want energy healing, please stay around after this reading, okay? You guys will also get it as well. Very good. Okay, let's see what else I'm hearing for you.
I want to tell my mom I'm so sorry.
She says, stop it. Why do you guys tell me sorry for? She says, cut that shit out.
That sounds like Mom.
She says, cut that shit out. You don't have nothing to be sorry for.
I just didn't know that she was that bad. I did not know.
Honey,
Her death was a shock.
You're not psychic like me. How would you know? If you were psychic, you would know, but you're not. Do you know how weird it is for me to say that I'm psychic medium?
I know.
That I'm on TikTok. That's who I'm talking to. I'm giving a reading to this nice lady, Ginny. Yes. It's just very strange for me to say that because it's so new to me. Still.
How long have you been doing it?
It's going to be 17 months next month.
Oh, okay. And how'd you get started?
Well, I lost my husband in November of 23
right.
of something that he took that was laced with F. He passed away. His heart stopped. Within a few weeks after I lost him, my energy healing started. Something in my head told me to throw my energy. I had never done it before. Never done it before. Something in my head told me to throw my energy. I'm like, what? So that started my journey. And then I did my ever first reading with my friend Olivia. She wanted me to read her friend Roger. I had never done readings before. Did not know I could do this shit. Sorry, God. Sorry. I didn't mean to get... So she had me read her friend Roger. All of a sudden, I was getting things in my head that I didn't know that I could hear. How he died, how old he was. I had never done a reading before. That one reading that Olivia wanted me to do, she was also psychic. I think she knew I was, and she didn't want to tell me. That's what started my journey back in last year in January. And so
Okay.
here I've done thousands of readings since then. So that's kind of crazy. So
Okay.
if my husband hadn't passed away, I would not be in this situation. If he was still alive, I would not be doing this. His journey
Yeah.
had to end because mine had to change. It was his time. Unfortunately, I hate that. But this is the only good that I got out of losing my husband was this ability. That's it. I didn't get anything else good out of losing my husband because I just didn't. It's been so hard for me without my husband. How do you live with somebody for 34 years? How do you get past that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um, was he on drugs?
Yes, he was because that's how he died, sweetheart.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He loved you very much, though.
I know he did. It's one of those things that I struggle with because he wanted to stay clean, but he just wasn't able to. He tried many times, but he wasn't able to because he was in severe pain. He was trying to get rid of the pain that he was in.
Was his name John or Joe or start with a J?
No, but I'm trying to think if there is a J here. It was his stepmother. Her name is Jean. Her name was Onda Jean, but she went by Jean. That was his stepmother. She was the only mother he knew. And he always called her Jean. He didn't call her mom, but he was more of a mother to her than her own son, his half brother. So
And
yeah.
she's still alive?
No, she passed in 98.
Oh, okay. Do you feel like she kind of watches out for you?
Oh yeah, me and Jean were very, very close when she was alive.
Yeah, I can feel that.
I haven't talked to Jean in a long time, but it's funny with her because she was a very heavy set woman, but she was very agile, which is very strange because she was very heavy set. But I can tell you real quick because we're not really doing reading for me, but she was getting out her gallbladder, but they did not know she had cancer, and she died a month later.
Oh, wow.
It spread after they opened her up. It spread. She died a month later. She lost like 100 pounds. She couldn't eat. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, but Jean was a good woman. I haven't thought about her in a long, long time. That woman was. I missed her. She always liked me. I was always very close with her. She always liked me. She didn't necessarily like his brother's wife because but she really cared about. She really liked me.
Well, she's watching out for you.
That is nice to say. Jean, I haven't talked to you. That makes me sad. Today is just a crying day for me. I'm so sorry. Today's just a crying day for me because I know that I didn't think about Jean being here for me, honestly, to tell you the truth. I know my husband was very happy to see her when he passed over. I know she was there with him, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're together.
I miss
And
him.
no, I'm not. I don't think I'm a psychic. No, I know things sometimes, but no, I don't claim to be a psychic at all.
Why not? You're getting the J name. You didn't know I had a J name. I don't talk about Jean.
No, you don't.
She was married to my husband's father for a while. And
She was funny, huh?
she was very funny, but I felt sorry for her because she was always out of breath because she was so heavy, and I just felt really bad for her.
Yeah,
When
she had trouble breathing, huh?
she did, and when she drove the car, like the steering wheel hit her stomach because she was so big, and I felt so sorry for Jean. I missed her. I haven't thought about her in a long time. Thanks a lot. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I haven't.
$35.
I haven't
I'm
thought.
kidding.
I haven't thought about Jean in a while. I haven't thought about Jean in a while, but yeah, that she passed the year in Orlando, and Ted moved up here. My husband's dad moved up here in July. She passed in November. He moved up here to Kentucky the next July, and then a year after Jean did. So I think he was brokenhearted losing Jean.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's happy now because they play together.
That makes sense.
I don't know why I said that.
He always liked heavier women. My husband always told me my dad liked the heavier women, and she was heavy. More to love, I suppose, more to grab, right?
Yeah, but was putting his arms around her. Did he have dark hair?
Yes, he did. He did.
Okay. Yeah, I can see him putting his arms around her.
Yeah. My husband had dark hair too.
Yeah, I knew that too. Yeah. This is emotional for you.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were very close.
I don't know how to flip this now.
It was very clear.
Things coming to me. It's crazy.
And that happens sometimes because you're around me, darling.
Yeah. Well, I don't have people coming to me. I just have thoughts and visions.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's what I do too. I don't really have people coming to me, but I have thoughts and visions when I'm doing my readings, mind you.
Yeah. When I'm at church on Sundays, I often, very often have words for people
I love
that I
that.
have visions of, and I have no clue. It's like it's crazy because most of my visions involve activities for instance, Sunday I saw a man standing on the edge of like Niagara Falls, and all his gunk was going down into all the negative in his life was going down into Niagara Falls,
That's
splashing down,
that's
things like
crazy.
that, or they'll
Yeah.
be running somewhere or something, there's always a fast movement, seems like.
It's funny. My husband had found my his dad passed away in the summer of the night of '99. Um, he went over there to get a cigarette. Pack of cigarettes. His dad kept the cartons in the fridge. He said, "Dad, I'm grabbing cigarettes." His dad looked like he was sleeping, and he said, "Dad." He kept yelling his dad's name. He comes out. I was like, "Honey, what's wrong?" He says, "I need you to go check Dad. I think he's gone." Back then, we did not have cell phones, of course. This was only in '99. There were still no cell phones, so I had to run down like two houses down to the neighbor's house to use the phone to call 911 because his dad didn't have a phone. His dad had passed asleep and had a heart attack in his sleep, and so ever since then, as soon as my husband found his dad passed away, that's when his trouble started.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wish
it was
I had.
close.
I wish I had
Yeah.
been. I wish I had been the one to find his dad and not my husband.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's very close to his dad.
That's sad. I do have a question.
Yeah.
I have this reoccurring dream. It's different houses, same people, but the toilets never work. None of the toilets ever work.
What the heck?
I have to go somewhere to find a bathroom or pee in a can.
Outhouse. You got to go to the
Or
outhouse.
outside. The toilets never work, and I have this dream constantly. What in the heck is it?
I'm not good at interpreting dreams, so I really don't know. Maybe, maybe I'm just being honest with you. Maybe this is something that is warning you that you're going to start having troubles going to the bathroom. I'm using this as a perspective of like this might be something that you're seeing ahead of time. Maybe you're going to have trouble going to the bathroom for some reason. Kind of that's what I'm feeling.
Okay.
This could be something for the future where you're going to have trouble. Maybe just because if there's no bathroom around, you can't go to the bathroom. So maybe that's just a symbol that you be having these.
That makes sense because I already am.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling, that you might be having trouble going to the bathroom. That might be just a sign because if you're having trouble finding the bathroom, you can't go to the bathroom. That's how I feel. That's what it is for you, sweetheart.
Yeah, okay. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I've had the cancer and I fell and broke my hip into 10 places. My
Oh
femur,
Jesus, you've been through the
I've got a
ringer.
rod from my knee to my hip.
Oh
I'm
jeez.
the chemo caused my uh an ad adrenal to not work, so I have to take steroids for
I
that.
take
Makes me
hydrocortisone. What do you take? I take hydrocortisone. What do you take?
hydrocortisone.
I take it too.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it?
No, not for me, because I need it. I don't
And
have.
I'll die without it. I went without it there for a while, and I'll die.
Let me tell you what happened to me. Um, I was starting to feel really bad. My pituitary gland ruptured, and I lost my pituitary gland. I had this disorder called acromegaly, and so I don't have the pituitary anymore, and it did not control the adrenal gland function. So, yeah, so that's why I need it because I don't have any cortisol production, so I need to take hydrocortisone.
Yeah. How much do you take?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Give me a second. I'm not really sure. It's a very low dose. I also
Yeah,
take.
5 milligrams.
Yes, it's 5 milligrams. I take fludrocortisone as well, darling. Um, I think it's 5. Where do I look? Where do I look to find it on? I don't even know where to look to find it, dude. Where do you look to find it at?
It should be right on your on
Yeah,
the.
HC5 and I
Yeah,
take
that's fine.
fludrocortisone because I was dizzy for a while, so they prescribed me fludrocortisone and hydrocortisone. I'm fine. Oh, now I see it. I didn't see it before. Now I see it. Yeah, I take 5. Is that what you take? Isn't that weird? We have the same thing wrong with us. No cortisol
I think we
production.
have a lot in. I think you were my sister in a past life or something.
I
I
would
don't
not be
know.
surprised. I mean, it's possible. We look similar, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We look a lot alike.
You seem familiar to me. It's possible.
I can't go. I cannot. I'll be scrolling TikTok and I see you and I have to say hi.
That's okay. Yeah, you feel drawn to me, right?
Yes, very, very much. Yes.
Isn't that strange?
It's really weird.
Maybe we have like some old kismet connection. We were related, and maybe we were related. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know.
I
what
just
I was
stop for a second. I just asked, were we related in a past life? I heard yes.
Yes. I kind of felt that. In what way? Will they tell you what way?
Sisters.
Sisters? That's what I felt.
I heard sisters. Isn't that funny?
Wow,
oh my
that's
gosh.
crazy. Mickey and Ginny.
Mickey and Ginny. Yay.
When's your birthday?
December 27th.
No joke.
What?
Mine's December 23rd.
Shush it. Whoa, Capricorn girls.
Were we twins?
We could have. No, I heard no. I don't think we were twins.
Okay.
No, I heard
but
no.
We were close.
We were close. Isn't that funny? Because I asked again, were we sisters? I heard yes. Girl!
Yeah.
Say hi to my brother from a previous life, Elvis Presley. As you know, Elvis Presley is here. So I have another past life connection with me with Elvis Presley, as you guys know that.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know that? Elvis is here. You didn't know Elvis is here? You didn't know Elvis was here?
No.
Yeah, he's here. Say hi.
Oh, hi. Sorry, Elvis, I never really was crazy about you. Oh, I'm sorry. I liked you, and I thought you were very good looking. But
he said, "Well, He said I was gonna tell you it's nice to meet you, but now I don't think I'm gonna tell you anything." He says.
I'm sorry, Elvis. I really am sorry.
He said I was gonna tell you it's very nice to meet you, but now I don't know if I want to. He says
okay, that's all right.
I'm just joshing. He's jiving you. He says the 50s talk is I'm jiving you. He says I'm jiving you.
Yeah, I knew that.
Elvis is over here on my right. Elvis is your left, my right. My husband's on my left. Elvis is on my right, you guys. Elvis, my husband's on my left. Remember that.
That is so funny because Elvis is the last person I thought I'd meet today.
You've met him. Say hi. He said, "It's very nice to meet you, ma'am." Is what he said.
That is so funny.
How do you think I feel having Elvis with me? It freaks me the freak out.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing, you guys. I'm not playing.
I know you're not.
I'm not. My psychic friends that have never come on my page. Why is Elvis here?
That is so funny.
They say that people that are psychic, the first time they come see me, they're like, "Why is Elvis here?" I got a screenshot that somebody put that in the comments. Why is Elvis here? Exact words. She said, "Why?" I'm like, "I'll tell you why he's here." She's like, "I see Elvis." I'm like, "Yes, you should."
Why? That's so funny.
Yeah, and it's because we have a past life connection. I was his twin sister in the 1700s, ma'am.
Oh, I was the older sister. Oh my God.
Well, I don't know if you were our sister. I'm not saying that because we could have been a previous life before that.
I was an older sister, yes. And he was mean to me when he was little.
I don't know. I mean, I have no idea.
I know that. Like I know I'm sitting here. I don't know why I know that.
That's weird. You could have been our older sister, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we were younger sisters.
I was an older sister.
That might be true. Maybe you're my older sister. Maybe you were our sister to the twins.
And I had to look after you guys, and he was mean. He was hard to handle.
He says, "I'm sorry." And Massachusetts is from where we lived.
I believe my sister that I have now took his personality.
I thought you had an imaginary friend when you were little.
I did have 2 imaginary friends when I was little, Carla and Chublar.
Wow, that's interesting. What was the name? Carla and what?
And Chublar.
Chublar. What is that for?
Because he was chubby, I guess.
Oh,
When I think
yes,
about,
yes.
I don't remember what they looked like, but in my head, I picture a little fat, red-headed guy with like a white T-shirt and shorts
It's
and a
probably
bow
past
tie.
life connection. You know that, right?
Huh?
Probably past life connection, ma'am.
Do what? I'm sorry.
It was probably a past life connection for you for them.
Oh, yeah. And then Carla,
Mm-mm.
she always seemed real timid, and she was younger.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, that's so crazy.
It was so bad, my mom would have to set them a plate.
Does your family come from Massachusetts?
Not that I know of.
Because that's where I live with Elvis. And my dad was actually born in Massachusetts, my friend.
Huh.
But your past
No, I've
life might be
never
from
been there.
your past life might be Massachusetts. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
That's crazy.
Maybe.
I keep hearing we were sisters. Isn't that weird?
That is weird. That is weird. How often do you meet somebody that used to be your sister?
You don't.
Never.
It's never happened to me before.
It just never happened to me.
That's
before
why we
either.
look similar. That's why I think we have similar features now, right? Do you think we look similar? Same kind of hair? Yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had blonde hair just like yours before I had cancer, but then I lost all my hair. And this is baby hair. This, what you see,
Yeah.
is what God replaced my hair with. I love
And
it.
it's interesting that you're older than me now, too.
Yeah, and yeah, there is, huh? I didn't think about that. I could just, it's weird. That's weird.
You know, if you have past life connections, always find their way back to each other, and maybe this was the tool to find your way
Yeah.
back to me, or me to
I
you.
believe it was. That's so weird. That's so weird. So,
And
do
it's
you have anybody that's telling me anything or anything?
yeah, we got distracted, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It happens, you know. It
A
happens.
good distraction.
It's a good distraction. It's a good distraction.
You needed it.
Yeah, I always need distractions. The kitty left me. I don't know where she went, but she left me. Damn it.
She'll be back. She'll be back.
I think she'll be back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she'll be back.
Let's see, Jenny. Let me see what I'm hearing for you.
Somebody put on here, that's your first real sister.
Maybe so. You never know.
You never know. I don't know. People have been putting stuff on there, but I haven't really been. I've been so distracted.
No, it's okay. I have two. I don't see the comments because my light is so low on my tablet to keep my voice, to keep my
Somebody put on here, my Stefanelli. My birthday is the 23rd, and I have issues with adrenal glands too.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, are you hearing anything more from mom or dad or anything?
Yeah. Let me see what I'm hearing for them, sweetheart.
Or my grandma or grandpa or my baby.
They're always
Maybe
they're
Jesse.
always
I call
around
him
you.
Jesse.
Yeah, you lost a baby, right? You said you lost a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
My name is Jesse.
What was his name?
Jesse Lee.
Jiffy Lee.
Jesse.
Jesse Lee. Oh, my middle name is Lee, by the way.
Oh, my grandpa's middle name was Lee.
I spelled
Jessie. Jesse.
I spelled Lee. My middle name.
That's how we spelled his.
Isn't that weird?
Jesse
That's
Lee.
another weird coincidence, right?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. Don't be surprised anymore.
Your mom. She said. I want you to know that I'm always here. I'm always with you. I'm always around you. She's very proud of you. She thinks you're an amazing daughter and you're an amazing friend. You're amazing. Great. You have grandchildren too, don't you?
I have great grandchildren, girl.
Yeah. So I clean this off my glasses. Hold on a second. I hate when my glasses get dirty.
Me too. That's so funny. Oh my God, you look so much like me.
Really? You think so?
Yes.
That's so funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
I remember
it
you
is.
told me that before, that you thought we were related.
Are you related to any Wilsons by any chance?
No Wilsons.
Carpenters?
No Carpenters.
Okay. Just wondering.
My maiden name is Mailhot, Mailhot. That's my maiden name.
Okay. My mom
But
was a carpenter. My dad's Wilson.
my actual paternal grandfather that passed when my dad was 5. His last name was Ibarbo, Ybarbo. So my dad was adopted by the grandfather that I knew, but his name used to be Ibarbo, Ybarbo.
I have this family generation book that goes all the way back to the 1800s.
Wow, really?
And I've got pictures and everything. And what was the M? Was it Millstone?
What do you mean?
The last name? Did you mention the
Oh,
Millstone?
Male Hot. No, Male Hot.
Oh, okay. No, I don't remember any of those names in my
That's
book.
okay. That's not a very common name. I don't even know where that name comes from, to be honest with you.
My real name's Virginia.
I figured you sounded like a Virginia to me.
Yeah, but I've always went by Jenny. Right here? Yeah, if I put them in, I'll talk better.
Is that your husband?
Yeah. He's telling me to put my teeth.
What?
Okay. Do I sound better now?
No, you sounded fine before. You didn't sound bad at all. You forgot your teeth, didn't you?
Yeah, I can pronounce things a little better with
Your
my
mom's
teeth in.
your mom's laughing at you.
Yeah, because she had false teeth too.
Wow. Your dad, he's like, I just want you to know that I'm okay. I love you and I miss you. You know, everybody's around you. You have good energy around you, darling. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
You have good-
I'm blessed. I know. I am so blessed. I don't know why.
They're proud of
But
you. They're
I'm
very
so
proud of you,
blessed.
sweetheart. They're very proud of you.
Well,
Your
thank
parents
you.
are very proud of you, sweetheart.
Sometimes I feel so inadequate. Like, why am I here? You know, I'm just a burden, or I'm just, you know.
No, I know that. I think you're lacking purpose in your life. That's how I feel.
Yes, I am. Ever since the broken hip did me in.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry you got a broken hip. That's too bad.
You know, I mean, I had I beat all the other stuff, and I was doing really good, and I was back teaching the kids at church, and we were outside playing ball, and I fell in a pothole.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and ever since then, I've just been lost. Like, what do I do now?
Your mom says, "Hang in there. You'll figure it out." She says, "Hang in there. You'll figure it out.
That sounds like Mom.
You'll figure it out like you always do. Just you open up your possibilities. Think outside the box. You know."
Yeah, I make and sell therapeutic jewelry.
Nice. I like that. Wow.
Does Mom or Dad or anybody say anything about that?
That's amazing. They think that's great. You help a lot of people with that, they say.
Well, that's good to know. Because that's what I like to do, is help people.
And you're a helper like me. You're a giver like me. I've always been a helper and a giver.
Yeah, me too. We are so much alike.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that weird?
Funny. It is. Are you looking?
No, I was just taking my glasses off because you say we look so much alike with my glasses off.
Well, I wish you could see me right now.
That's okay. I can't see good anyways. My screen is kind of dark, so I have the light down on my screen. So.
But that picture you got of me is that's me. That's a really true picture of me.
And I looked at it and I thought we did look similar. Yeah, and it's not strange.
Yeah. Well, we were sisters. What can I say?
And I heard yes. I asked and I heard yes, so I can't deny it, I suppose, right?
Yeah. Why, you don't want to be my sister?
No, that's not it.
Come
That's
here,
not
you
it.
little brat.
That's not it. You have 3 kids like I did, right?
Pardon me?
You have 3 kids like me, right?
Well, I had 2 girls and then Jessie.
I had 2 girls and a boy too. Do you have 4 grandchildren?
Oh, girlfriend. I have
I was
3.
I
Wait
was
a minute.
just
3,
asking because I have 4.
Wait, I have 8. You know what you said 3?
I have 3 children. Yes, I have
No,
4
grandchildren. You
4
said, do I have 3?
4 grandchildren.
That's crazy because my oldest daughter couldn't have children, so she adopted 8. But my youngest daughter has 3 and lost 1.
Wow. And the twins, where the twins are in my life now is my grandchildren are twins.
So my daughter lost twins?
No, no, no. I'm just saying that I was a twin in my previous life with Elvis. And in this life, Elvis was a twin in this last life. This twin,
Right.
the twinage is my daughter's children.
Oh wow. My aunt and my mom were twins.
Wow. So you have twins. That's weird. And I was
told you, we
Elvis's
have
twin in
so
the past
much
life,
in
and then
common.
my
When I listen to you, when you're talking, I listen to you, and it's like, wow, wow, wow.
it's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Listen, your mom and dad are very proud of you, and they love you. They miss you. Your grandmother's here. All your grandmothers and grandfathers, they're here as well. They're all trying to support you from the other side.
I feel that.
They say continue to keep doing what you're doing.
I don't feel like I'm doing anything.
You know what they mean. Just to keep being a good person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just be kind.
Generous and kind and considerate and everything else.
Yeah.
Hey Curtis, how are
Thank
you?
You're such a joy to me.
Thank you. You are too. I appreciate that, my friend. My newfound old-time sister. It's so weird.
That's why I have to say hi every day.
That's
How you
just
doing?
weird that I'm hearing yes to that. That's just weird.
Have you ever met a past life relative before?
Besides Elvis, no. No, I've never have.
You know what? I bet you're going to start doing past life things.
I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly.
Yeah, when you do, you better hook me up, girlfriend.
Oh, man. Well, listen, Virginia, thank you so much. Do you have any more questions for me or anything?
I really just want to know what I'm supposed to do because I just feel lost.
You'll figure it out. You got to think outside the box. You'll figure it out.
I want to go travel.
Elvis Presley is here. Elvis Presley's here. He was my brother back in the 1700s. Mr. Presley is here, just so you guys know.
Tell Elvis I said, please send me the money to go travel on.
Manifest it. I just heard manifest it. He said manifest it. He said, I can't help you. I'm dead now. I can't help you with that. When I was alive, yes. But when I'm dead now, I can't help you with that, he says. But when I was alive, he says, when I was alive, I gave him away much money. Because
Yes,
I was very generous.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
We often
That's
feel,
one thing I really
listen,
respect.
hold on. We often get imposter syndrome when we feel like we aren't doing enough when we really are. I believe that. Thank you, Rain. I believe that.
We get what?
Imposter syndrome when we feel like we aren't doing enough when we really are.
What is imposter syndrome?
Just look it up. It's an imposter syndrome. Like you feel like you're not doing enough. You feel like you should be doing more, but you're already doing enough. You feel like an imposter in your own life, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that does make very much sense. Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't know that Elvis was here. Who else did not know Elvis was with me? I don't think my YouTube probably doesn't know, but you guys didn't know Elvis was with me. How did you guys not know that? He's always with me, you guys. I've talked about him numerous times. My psychic friends that have never seen Elvis see him, that come in here and say, why is Elvis here? Because he's here. What am I supposed to do? Past life. Listen.
Yeah, I think you're going to, I do believe you're going to get into past lives. And when you do, you better hook me up.
Girl. Well, listen, honey. Thank you, darling. I appreciate this reading. I know you helped me, but I hope I helped you too.
Okay. Well, I helped you, and that's all that matters to me.
I appreciate that. Elvis was my brother in a past life. That's why Elvis is here, Jan. We were related. We were twins in the 1700s. This is why Elvis Presley is here. My husband.
I don't understand why you're telling me this. That's what I don't
No,
understand.
but Jan, what? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I thought you said Jan. Okay.
No, Jan.
Okay.
All right, Jenny. Thank you so much, darling.
Okay, thank you.
All right, honey. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. Nice, Joey. Oh, yes, Deborah, that is great. Okay, you guys, bye. I will see you next reading. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.